Well, hello there and welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about the gang hideouts and where to find them. I think there were about 24 on the map, and I did a run. I went through about 5 of them. It took about 30 minutes. That's what this video is from. From what I have found is the gang hideouts are a wonderful source of experience, plus you get the random chance to get a treasure map. They're not so good on the money. I did the numbers on just a random one, and the experience, pretty much every one you do, you get around 300 experience, maybe $4, which isn't terrible money when you factor in that if you get a treasure map, that's quite a chunk of change. I am going to throw on screen the map of all 24 of them. I did 5 of them that are around West Elizabeth. I will throw that on screen. I started up near Fort Riggs, worked my way down through Quaker's Cove, Bear Claw, St. Louis River, and then Pikes Basin. Like I said, it took about 30 minutes, but I did find 3 of the gang hideouts, and I had a random encounter with bandits. So it was quite a profitable run as far as experience, but I think I did time the trip. It took about 10 minutes just to get just travel time between the 5. So this isn't a terrible XP farm. I have tried 2 other methods. One of them I did hit 9. It was quite an unfortunate event because I did not get a single gang hideout. That one took a little bit longer in travel time, I think about 25-30 minutes. That it did include these 5, but that was on a separate server. And then I did another one over in Lemoy. I did about 6, and that one was a little bit quicker. It took about 15 minutes. This one right here is my favorite just because of how close they all are together. Now, I will include a link to the Reddit post where I got the map from. I would recommend figuring out a route that suits your playstyle. I personally don't like changing servers to hopefully get a new spawn of these. I was doing tests earlier today where I was just finding all the gang hideouts, and I found that they typically just randomly spawn after so much time in the game. I found 5 or 6 of them without changing servers, but I was cruising around the map for about 2 hours. All in all, I've done about 23 gang hideouts since the game has come out, and I've probably found 2 treasure maps. So they're not guaranteed, but I have read that people have went 2 for 2 in getting treasure maps from doing these. Good news is, by grinding experience every 5 levels, you will get a treasure map guaranteed from Rockstar. Basically, leveling up is a good way to guarantee yourself to get a treasure map, plus if you find extra ones, that's more money in your pocket. I will go ahead and throw up the other 2 maps that I ran earlier. I mainly did it because I have kind of ADD, and if I see the same scenery over and over and over again, I'm going to get bored of it. This one was the 9 loop. I actually liked it better. It's probably the one I will continue to run when I'm doing this solo, just because it gives you more chances for the gang hideouts to spawn, plus with that, there would be more of a chance to get a treasure map. The other one is in Lemoy, and as far as doing it more often, I may actually resort to this one too, just if I'm more pressed for time, because it is quicker and some of the spawns are a little bit closer. That one took, I think, 16 minutes, whereas the one I did 5 took 10 minutes. So it's not that big of a difference. Another good thing about doing these is they get you closer to the combat awards, where you get a belt buckle award for getting 1,000 kills. There's usually about 20 enemies at each of these locations. And also there is another award for looting, which is how you find the maps. The map necessarily doesn't spawn on the leader is what I have found. I think it usually spawns on one of the last guys killed. Don't hold me to that. This is my findings or hopes. So one of the keys is to make sure you loot everybody that you can. You do have sort of a time limit I have heard of, and I've seen it myself, where the bodies will disappear after time. I think it's probably like 5 minutes at the most, or at the least. So loot quickly. You do also get valuables like the platinum rings and other forms of jewelry that you can sell at the fence. Plus you also usually net out on ammo depending on how good of a shot you are. So you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money in ammo as long as you loot. The ultimate goal in doing these, of course, is finding the treasure maps. The last one I found, I had like $150 in it. Between the two, I know I've gotten a gold bar in about $250. By no means is it a get-rich-quick scheme in this game, but it is one of the better ones that we have currently. Personally, I'm hoping Rockstar, over this course of the early beta, will add more ways to make money that are not repetitive or redundant, and that are actually fun for us to do with the posse and our friends. That's why we play video games, is it not? If you remember earlier in the video, I did say I randomly encountered a group of bandits on the road as I was heading to my last destination. I believe that is coming up here in the video. It was worth the 158 experience, just like doing the actual hideouts. So, I mean, it is worth your time to go ahead and do these if you're going for the experience, plus you do get loot off of them. Well, this is going to be the conclusion of that video. If you liked it, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. This is my first tips and tricks style video. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and ring that bell. Let me know you're here. I will, if this goes over well, I will continue to do these. I am trying to get back into doing more YouTube videos on a consistent basis. I've had a change in work schedule, so it has affected it. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.